again. It feels like it's been a while. It really hasn't. But, yeah, anyway, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be. We are back, I'm assuming one last time, for Slay the Princess. Now, this definitely isn't our first ride on this rodeo. Gosh, I've had, let me think. We've probably looped maybe, I want to say 4 or 5 times. But this is with Pristine Cut, and today's goal is to try to take at least a path that I'm aware of to basically get the red text dialogues towards the end in the grand finale for Shifting Mound. So that's today's goal. Because I know last time we, boop. There we go. What do you call it? We kind of discovered snippets here and there. I think that basically sums it up. Because we went through, I want to say, most of the memories through, with Pristine Cut. Which is, you know, it's fine. It's great. But what we're gunning for, again, this is just what I've personally seen. So maybe someone else is different. But the routes we're going for, based on what I remember, is... Where is she? Fury. Stranger. Where is she? Stranger. I assume the gray, too. I put the gray burn, but I'm gonna guess that maybe if I get drowned, the outcome's still the same. So I'm not too sure. The Wraith. And our lovely girl Razor herself. So yeah, those are the 5 we're gonna gun for as quickly as I can to try to get to that very end, because it takes a while to get through all the vessels, so we're kind of probably skip a lot of dialogue. So, you know, this is your first time. I'm probably not the best one to watch today, because I'm not gonna linger too much on all the dialogue between the narrator and the princess and all that. Ugh. It's still my favorite music. I'm not even kidding. On my Spotify Wrapped, Transformation was my top 1. Hello, Cyber. Welcome in. Nope. I guess it's a continue. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. I guess it's new game. At least, you know, I'm gonna try to speedrun it. Oh, yes, before I forget, I always list the beverages. So, there's an ad, I think. Coming up soon, but if you're still here, beverages, water, a soda, and hot chocolate, if I get gold. Have fun in Adland. If it's starting soon. At least on my end, it says an ad started. So, be it as it may. Alright, we're gonna jump in. Actually, no. Hang on. I just want to make sure. Okay, maybe there's still an ad land. So how about we just examine the paths that we're gonna take and see if we missed anything. Oh, there's so much I haven't gotten with Fury! Itchy. Oh, sorry, my eyes itchy. Okay. I will say, though, this was a really cool thing that happened. I think this is new for Pristine Cut, right? But damn, was this cool. Fury... Wraith. I almost have everything for Wraith. Fury isn't quite new, but it... Oh. Huh. But I'm missing some stuff, though, that's for sure. I missed a lot. Fury's not new, but the last time I played through Fury, I just got bonked and then we just went straight into the long quiet. This little sequence didn't happen. Wraith? Not missing too much, but she's a very straightforward gal. I think the option is trying to leave instead of jumping off, probably. And then... razor. One of these has to be giving her the look. Yeah, there it is. Make a blush. Do you mind? Be formless. Whoa. And then... stranger. I'm missing one. What? What? Split her as much as you're able. I mean, start fucking with her from the beginning? And gray. I'm gonna go with gray drowned and hope that doesn't fuck up the ending. Anyways. Let's go. We're gonna try to speed run this, if possible.
You're on a path. You're here.
Slay her. And if you don't slay her, it'll be the end of the world. La-di-da-di-da. Easiest path. Stranger. Go!
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah. Away from the cabin?
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from
Yeah.
the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Yes.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what
Actually-
he's talking about. That's strange. It looks
Oh, how convenient. We're gonna turn around again and again and again, narrator.
really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Well, guess what? I'm not mature.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yes, I do.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again.
Narrator. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much every... And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little
Yep.
flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
We fucked up.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends
and everyone
dies.
Okay, well, I'm going to Stranger because when I forget what run this was, but when I did the Stranger and we came to the red, the shifting mound, the whole Stranger perspective, we got the red text on my playthrough. So, I'm doing it again. I'm pretty sure it was Stranger, but I also put a question mark. So I'm not really sure if this is the right choice. Right? Yes, we are. We are doing red choice run. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's what we're doing. So that's why we're just kind of like jumping the dialogue if we can.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Yep. I mean, it sounds legit though. It sounds legit to call it a red text run. Or red choice run. We're just gonna... Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
A warning.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she did everything.
Stop going in there. Maybe we should believe her. Maybe ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Wait, what? You really... Did you slay Thorn, Cyber? Are you sitting here telling me you slayed Thorn? For science? We're all monsters, but damn, for science purposes? That's cold. That's cold.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Oh.
It's all shifted. The only furniture of note is a plain table. The blade is your implement.
I'm
He wants us to
intrigued.
take it. Maybe we should just leave it to collect. No, we're taking the knife. I've already told you what you're doing. You can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to. And if you're going to slay her, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
That means you're just gonna go and through all the princes and just stabby stab stab is what you're telling me. Oh my god. I think that's worse than killing her.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
I think that's more fucked up than killing her.
Just ignore
Oh my god.
stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, I'm not going to stop doing my job. So you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Dang. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that stream.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for what you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Ah, yeah. Then again, I am probably taking the same path right now to get the red text. I don't know how. I just know it's those paths. I don't quite know how to actually get it. 26. Ooh. Okay. I could cancel a stream and watch that instead. That's fine. Yes, you know what? I would love input. At this point, it's not spoilers anymore. It's definitely not spoilers anymore, but yes, enlighten me. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Gosh. Maybe if it doesn't matter, I'll just not take a blade.
The basement creaks open. Nothing here seems to belong. The air here has a sickening.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Here, slaying her voice. A disquieting collage of tone and personality.
Well, this isn't a princess, though.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you.
Exactly.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. We don't even
Let's
have
get
a
hot
weapon.
chocolate.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No wait. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success. There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
This is true. I like the soft stairs.
You step to the right, but the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Now the pillows.
First, the softness
Now the marshmallows.
you hold with slow
Now we're
burn.
bread.
You manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
I would do.
Time disappears. and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Speak more.
Consumption and betrayal,
Okay, so that's...
skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all,
1, 2,
an
3, 4,
emotion
5,
that
6,
can
7,
only be
8, 9.
described as...
Are you okay?
Oh!
What the hell was that? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different.
Yeah.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
You're just a... not as flirtatious version of Smitten, the more I'm listening to you.
Princess. Eyes bright, but otherwise... And, why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid you're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should...
Oh, I can't really just... I've been good. I've... That's how you come in, Dr. Mice. The good doctor won't be any help here. We're trying to slay them all. But, I've been good. Busy for sure. It's always, you know, the last months where it gets busy. They're trying to get the final numbers, reach the end of the... or, I think the end of our quarter? I'm not too sure. I'm not part of the numbers. Yeah, it's been hectic. That in between finals. Blah. And between that, wedding planning. Which inherently... Yeah. Yeah. That and wedding planning, which... Yes. Which that in itself has not been... It hasn't been too bad. I mean, I think we found our venue, which I'm very excited for.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you?
Yes, weddings can be expensive. For sure. I mean, gosh. In spirit, yes. I'll have one chair of honored guests, and I'll put you guys there. But no, God, let me think. We've been quoted 20,000, 25,000. The most expensive 42,000 we've been quoted. It's been a search. Yeah. I think... Yeah, no, we didn't go with any of those. We found ours is gonna be about... For 70 people, about 1,250? No, wait, 12,000. 12500. God, am I even saying the numbers right? I don't know. I'm gonna type it. I can't think. There. And you know, the funniest thing is, my family thinks that's a tiny number. Yes. Yeah, not braining right now. But, yeah. That's how much we're... 34 people just make my family alone. It's called being Hispanic. Ah, Jesus cracks.
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Oh, that was fast.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Yeah, no, about 30 guests just make up my family alone. And here's the thing, I invited my family because we grew up in the same neighborhood. We lived in the same, like, cul-de-sac thing. In 2026. So, we definitely have time. They wanted to book us for next year, in April, but that only gave us 5 months. That's not enough time to do whatever we gotta do.
We can do that. I don't like this. It's those cabins all over.
So, April 2026 is the goal.
Again. Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before.
Thank you.
The cabin. We just turned around and left until it started to scroll. Until the only thing you could see was the same cabin going on
Oh,
forever.
thank you.
And then you told us as well that it not died. We know about that, and I'm pretty sure completely the rest of it.
You know, I am sorry yours didn't work out, though.
It seemed to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that.
Ah,
other
here's the
reality.
kicker, though. Are y'all intrigued by my
What's done is
theme?
done,
The
isn't
theme
it?
we're most excited about.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
So, we're doing a D&D theme.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yeah, actually. Not even kidding. Try and free her. Oh, dang it, I can't.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step.
Oh, wow, that's 5 already.
Foot
Hello.
lands, but it lands different.
That was fast.
You experience a firm
Whoops.
footfall, a gentle tread. You can feel yourself well.
Sorry.
Spin, find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once, is this what the end of the world looks like? But this, we can't.
I'm sorry.
Do you not have anything witty to say? How could you? No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at... Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world falls apart.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. You know, not exactly a D20, but we did want to make it like a hexagonal shape. Because the bundle we got for our wedding includes a personalized cake. I don't have to pay for a fucking cake. So I am ecstatic about that. Let's see. It comes with the cake, the DJ, the seating, centerpieces that my family can actually take home. It has a lot. Oh, and lawn games. Like, you know, the tacky cornhole and whatever other lawn games there may be. I know. Which, it may not seem like a big deal. But damn, wedding cakes can be expensive, which I didn't even want a wedding cake. I was just gonna do cheesecake. It's my favorite. Oh, yeah, the photographer is the tricky thing. But no, I originally was just gonna get a bunch of cheesecake and do like a cheesecake tier layer thing. I still want cheesecake as my wedding cake, personally. It's my favorite.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Yeah, it's a lot of looking for. That's the hardest thing right now, is just trying to find a nice photographer.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all, did you do this?
We should help now.
I'm
Supposing that
sorry.
shit's a little late for a...
Please.
I don't think you're... Can I say this? I don't think that matters. No way! That's actually insane. Yeah, that can't be right. That cannot possibly be right. A year and a... Wow. I'd be pissed. Yeah, for real. Oh, hydrate. I will hydrate with water, not hot chocolate. Water it shall be. Okay. And then... While I stretch, I'll do a posture chat. Hi, Kelly. Oh, that's why. I'm leaning because my chair is leaning. Hang on. Okay. There we are. And I scooch in, so I'm sitting straight. Something I really should do at work more.
She's gone. Is that a...
A brooch.
I'm begging you, don't do
I'm sorry. We must proceed.
this. Yeah, don't look at it.
Sorry, the voices feel small, distant. Sounds has reached forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's me. The bird boy himself. Bert? right? We say preening. I'm pretty sure we're a bird. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed. Hello, madame.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I'm gonna go in and live and say bird. Because they say preening myself sometimes. And I had to look up what preening means. And preening, I think, is a bird term.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Wait, can it? I rated those for birds mostly when it comes to preening. Also, Dr. Mice, I think for the stranger, I don't believe that's possible, quite frankly.
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey.
What?
But they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Wait. That's new. This is new. Whoa, what? Am I not supposed to encounter the stranger first thing? That's a very intriguing thing to say, actually. I'm still getting new things so many gameplays later. Could be, we'll never know. There's a kaleidoscope of options for the stranger.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Have I said this before? Let her out of there?
I'm sorry.
Yes, I
There
have.
are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay, thank you. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. Ha-cha-cha. Who should we go for next?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Let's see. I have my handy dandy guide, so I know how to take the paths. Let's see. I guess we'll do Razor, right? Let's see. Okay.
You're here.
Slay her. We're just gonna proceed. Oh! Oh, look! Yes, handy dandy notebook. That's so interesting. I don't even have the option to turn around anymore. Well, I guess in the same way if I got the gray, I can't do the other gray alternative.
You make your way up a warning. She will lie. We're not going to go through with this. Ignore him. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Wait. Oh, geez, why did I lock it? I need that. My bad. Take the blade.
You take the blade.
And then we enter.
The door to the her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds, don't let it fool you.
S. I guess continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down. She's so focused on the task at hand.
Okay, and then.
And there you are. Are you
Oh.
here to kill me?
Oh. I almost forgot. And then for Razor, you steal our
You
nerves.
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason. So, you should just drop
Nope.
it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
So, Viva I can't. Viva the Revolution. I can't speak Spanish
You
today.
lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Sorry.
Oh, this is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Guess we'll find out, won't we?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes. Even as she lays there dying, but it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing. Is it over? Really?
And then.
It's over. We should make sure. I really don't think you should do. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Oh, yeah.
I've
It sounds
told
like
you
she's dead.
everything that's happened with complete
Or
accuracy.
is she dead?
The princess is.
We'll check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be a... Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading
go.
rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
So I
Whatever
felt like
that's
it.
worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, there, we're at Razor. We're really spitting through this.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to
Slay her. And we're just gonna proceed.
A warning. She will lie.
She will
She
cheat.
couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but we know what to look out for. This. Just stay focused.
Yeah, about that. Rock and roll.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of. The blade is your
Implement.
implement.
I guess this is Razor. Take the blade.
You take the blade. Feels a bit better to have a weapon in.
We're just gonna go. Sorry, Mirror.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it.
I mean, I
The
could.
smell of fresh blood.
Wait, how
Hear
can I
what sounds like the rhythmic scraping.
punch the Razor?
She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor.
This has to be denial.
Begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even
Oh,
have
shut
to
the
put on
fuck
an
up.
act this time.
That might be the one memory I'm missing. Oh. So.
You step forward.
Whee!
You lunge. It's over. You lean down.
What? Shh. We just got here.
A warning. She will. It couldn't be.
You know what? Just
Shh. See, look, we killed the razor, and we're coming back on a fresh slate of the razor again.
The interior of the cab. The.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Are
go.
we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one.
Oopsie.
Right? The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been the air scraping. Her
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
That's the beauty of this little button right there.
there is something so wrong with that voice.
We get back lickety split.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Hi, Razor.
As you descend the final
So how the fuck do I
the
punch her?
form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Do you think is it?
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
Probably.
She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to
Probably.
her voice. She just wants us to get exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is...
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Okay. Actually, I'm curious. Can I just...
It's boring if you leave.
Oh! Oh no! She's deadpan staring us. Oh god. Oh no! I've never tried leaving.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a princess.
Oh my
In a
god!
sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free
Oh.
arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own.
Okay. I'm still discovering new things.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains.
Oh god, the blade!
And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm.
I don't know, I was expecting, but not that. Okay.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run!
Yeah, run!
You
Oh
sprint
my
for the
god!
stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we? No.
Oh
You feel her
jeez.
blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
I'm going to kill you now.
Okay.
With a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark,
Okay.
and you die.
Whoa, wait, no way out. Wait.
You're on a path
Have I gotten this
in the woods. No, fuck that.
No, I'm just kidding. We have gotten
The
this.
interior of the cabin
Oh.
is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait,
Ow.
excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Okay, we're just gonna... Cool. Okay, hang on. I wanna... Okay, now that we know that happens, I assume the same thing happens if we try to go get the blade.
It's boring if you leave.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll talk to her. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Innocent. Not innocent. Innocent.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close.
She certainly feels threatening.
Just because she's acting like she, but you know who has the capacity to quickly arm himself, you do. So stop second guessing yourself, go upstairs,
No.
take the blade, and do your job.
We're not doing that, bucko.
I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Let's see. Okay. What are you gonna do if I let you out?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of it. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding?
No.
There has to be.
Wait, I don't think. Wait, this one. Activities like stabbing or cutting or murdering?
Yes, I mean, maybe. I've never done any of those things, but there is something alluring about the sound of it.
Oh, the head tilt. That is uncanny.
I think it would also be fun to do other activities like look at a bird or touch a tree.
She sounds so fake.
Okay, now listen. You're not actually buying this, are you? Listen.
No way!
Yes, I would like to look at a bird.
No way he's... Hero! Come on, my guy.
You can look at a bird later, but if we look at a bird now, we wouldn't have to be here.
No. Definitely not looking at a bird right now.
He has a point. Just make a
Yeah, no. We're definitely not looking at a bird. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart.
That doesn't sound like me.
It's hilarious.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here.
We can't be the only... Yes, something is obviously up. And we can all tell that she's lying.
Nope. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
You're acting like you are.
My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long... No. I have my dignity. Fine. Then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Let's see. Nobody has to die.
Of course not. At least not now, because you're here to save me. But you'll have to come close.
No.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep...
Look. I know that you're mad at me, but I think we should, both just need to let bygones be bygones.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach. Okay, I'm bored now.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well. Oh, that's a neat thing then. That means we cannot exhaust all the dialogue options. Oh.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade... How conciliatory of you. At least we're safe here. And those chains
Okay.
stop. She looks down at them with something, and then she slices.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
She doesn't even hesitate before dying. That won't
Nope.
stop you. Sprint.
Nope.
You don't no.
Nope.
You feel
I'm going to kill you now.
with a squelch.
Eh.
Everything goes dark. You're on a no. Fuck that. The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards. Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards and who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun.
Is this fun for you? It's not fun for me. I don't like being sliced to pieces.
You know, I think I fucked up somewhere where I couldn't punch her. I mean, we could load back one more time and pick the dialogues I couldn't pick. Shall we? Might as well, right? Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking
Oh, am I not? Oopsie daisy.
I'm terrible. Yes, some.
Well, that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yeah.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
chapter
how
3.
deranged.
Okay. I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I see.
Uh-oh.
I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
I have absolutely zero doubt. She certainly feels. Just because she's acting, but you know who has the.
Okay.
But all the more reason to.
Let's see. I don't have a weapon. Isn't that a sign of goodwill?
Yes! Yes, of course. Haven't you seen that I've only been nice to you since you got here?
Has she? Her words have been fine, but her general attitude's been weird and extremely
Exactly.
suspicious. And I think that's what really counts.
Exactly.
This shouldn't even be a question. She absolutely has not been nice to you.
Let's see. What have I not clicked? Can we just talk things through?
Well, we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
How many more times does she have to? We're clear. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think you're acting like you? My entire.
Okay.
Maybe. No. Fine.
Now, I'm just gonna go for it. No, wait. Okay, fine. I'm closer for you. You better not try anything. We know what's gonna happen, but...
Of course I won't.
Alright.
Against your better
Hi,
judgment,
princess.
You walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach.
Hi, princess.
You hear the horrible
Yeah.
sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours. Hers, at first, then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Yeah.
Hehe.
Doesn't get old.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow,
Thanks.
she does just that.
Okay.
You're on a
Whee!
path in the woods. Great, so obviously you've already been. This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more.
You're broken.
Let's just. The only furniture of note is a bench. We take it.
Oh, why do we get an option to
Sure,
not take the blade?
before lending. And then we throw it out the window.
I can throw... Oh, shut the fuck up. I can still throw out the window?
It's the only edge we have. Right, because we already did it.
I can throw it out the window.
Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the
Wait,
world.
I didn't even get an option.
Yes,
Oh, it didn't even present me with an option. It just let me do it.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that. You're the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it.
You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do.
So? Are you just going to stand there, or are you going... I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how? Walk
Okay.
through the door. There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you?
Oh, that's golden. Wow, look at us speed running this. I never thought I'd see the day.
Stop it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done.
Wipe it clean, clear.
Reach forward and place your hand, and the mirror's gone. Surprise. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has.
Yeah, it's very linear as to what it wants us to do.
It's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
It's interesting, though, that I'm getting tidbits of dialogue I have not encountered. Oh. Okay. A hydrate it shall be. You know what? I will say my mouth is getting dry, so... Good timing, actually. Before we see our literal killer queen in a minute here. And a stretch. Okay.
You step forward,
Whee!
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Oh boy.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Thank you.
And you still don't have a weapon.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I don't have that dialogue before. What? That's funny. That's a joke. I'm gonna kill you now.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
That was you.
I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
God, you guys sound so similar.
This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. How are we supposed to beat her without a weapon? She's so sharp.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms
Ugh.
erupt twin
Goosebumps.
blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Flirt.
Now that is an interesting move. Interesting? It's disgusting.
Nah.
No, don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I want to
Of
flirt.
course we do. I'm into it. The one making the decisions is into it. Are you not? I don't think so. I don't know. I could go either way, honestly.
She doesn't want us.
Oh, come on. Don't beat up ourselves. We need more confidence in
You're
ourselves.
just saying that because you want her to be into you.
I know. I thought I was being obvious.
Oh my god. Wait, really? No, wait. Okay, I'll go back, but I want to give her the look. I want to give her the look before.
The look. Yeah, the best flirts know how to flirt without saying anything. We just have to let her know. You flash the princess the look, and a rosy blush rushes to the princess's
That's the
cheeks
blush
and
I wanted.
breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned! This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
I had to. Come on.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you and skewers you. Ow.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Just show. Oh wow.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Nah, we'd know if we died. Right?
I think we died.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
Oh wow. All this dialogue going forward
Dead,
is new.
Dead, dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We
What?
might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died? Yes. That. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
We'll win her heart eventually.
Come on, show me something new.
There shouldn't be no dialogue, and yet it is. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Boop. There. Look, this is gray. Ain't that a neat thing? Welcome back, chat. I'm gonna save again. We're fighting her. Obviously. It doesn't work, and she kills you again, and again, and again, and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires. Whoa.
You just have to hit her harder. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Whoa.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We can't
Interesting.
give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling
Whoa.
what it feels.
I think this is a new image, or am I crazy?
Skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We lasted a little long. Barely. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Maybe.
She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. One last time. None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you.
Yeah.
And then everything goes dark.
Yeah.
And you die.
What? Empty cup.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Time out. Shouldn't chapter 4 be mutually assured destruction? Or am I thinking of a different route? Wait. Am I confusing this path with something else? I could have sworn it was mutually assured destruction. What? I don't know what just happened, but we're just gonna trudge forward, I suppose, right? Oh! That's why. I've never gone without the blade, and that's why this is my first time getting into the empty cup.
No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick joke.
Well, may as well see it through. We'll go back and punch the princess.
If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel.
You're good, don't worry.
Mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have love? Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Okay.
Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Let's go.
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our...
Okay, we know this dialogue forward.
It's more of a Fine. I'll just... Are you... Don't care.
Yep.
Just want to see how this ends. Fine.
Oh, she looks a little more unhinged this
Where the
time.
princess awaits you.
Am I crazy? I think she looks a little more unhinged.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. I got something ready for you while you were gone. I'm not going to wait for an answer.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new
I
thing.
love the genuineness when they say that.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when... Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches
Yeah.
and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I don't know what happens. I don't have a blade.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
Oh, he's smitten.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake.
Oh, hi,
That's
Paranoid.
all just made up. I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us.
Oh,
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Narrator,
okay.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
But I don't have a blade. You do not act as a princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your form. And yet there is seemingly nothing for her to crash. What? What? Again and again she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Huh? What is... Oh my... Well, this game can still scare me. Jesus. She swings again, and this time she hits something, or something hits her. She looks down in confused terror as her arm bends and folds upon itself. Oh my god. Yep, the bird cruiser and the princess has broken her hand, I guess. But we're gonna give it a moment. I think an ad might be starting. Yeah, see? I called it. So we'll just stare at the princess, yeah? Well, I mean, if we think about it, the way she kind of fell apart or broke her own skin, so yeah, this would be her hand. Because this is her head and this is her rib cage. So we think anatomy. Ooh, her long arm and these are her hands. And see, this big thing is the dress. I guess if dresses were part of anatomy. Oh. Well, that's nice. At least on my view, we should have about 10 more seconds on ads. Oh, just kidding. 2, 1. If this ad break thing is correct, ad should be done. So we're gonna mush.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and
Welcome back.
that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
Also, hi to Bergie. Whoa.
No, I'm the one who hurts you.
Oh my. Okay. She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward. The very contact with what you are repelling her to the point of destruction. Oh my god. I got an achievement! Be farmless. Allow a sharp foe to vanquish herself. Oh. Oh. Okay. The din of shrieking metal subsides and something small and delicate falls into your hand. It's a heart. It beats gently, calmly in your palm. I'm sorry. I just took her fucking heart. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna try to punch the princess, and we're coming back to this point, because I want to keep going with this path. Alright, we're gonna try to punch the princess. What the fuck do I do? Oh no. Hang on. Wait, a little... Here.
Yeah, that was you. No. Well, since
This is
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to make me
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it literally took a heart. I don't know which one allows us to punch. We're fighting her.
We're fighting. You forget, I mean, it was funny. Even she said it was fun. Oh yes, it was absolutely hilarious. We'll all be laughing together once we're out of here.
if we make it out of here, but I don't know.
Maybe we'll win. Oh, see? But that's the brilliance of it all. She won't see it coming.
Okay, why not? Fists raised, you charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh? Okay, hit me. Hit me and see what happens. I'll give you a free shot and everything.
Look at her little goofy smile with the little dimple lines.
Here goes. We can make this work.
And what if we don't?
Your fist slams into the princess's face and she recoils in pain.
Oh my god. She just let us... Okay, not what I was expecting.
Huh. We actually did something to her.
Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. What are your bones made of? Metal?
She said
Because mine are.
Before you can react,
Oh.
she returns a punch of her own. Only it isn't really a punch. Yes, we all know she has swords for arms. We have eyes. Well, she skewers.
Yeah, okay.
Ow.
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons.
Oh, this is different.
This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
Oh, this is different.
It would have worked if we punched harder. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Ah, we'd know if we died.
I mean,
Right?
I don't think that's possible. She's made out of metal.
Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
I think we're dead.
Stop saying this is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? No.
I want.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make sure.
Come on, show me something new.
I can still flirt with her here? It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your cautious leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
No, She's metal.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
She's made of metal, you guys.
Isn't helping. It's just panic.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape.
It doesn't. We don't even.
Okay, I think at this point it's the same,
She's going to kill this. She skewers you.
Ooh.
See?
right? Woo! Okay. Hello.
What just happened?
I guess we'll just...
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different.
Brooches instead of allowing crash into your form. Okay, so the end result's the same at least.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they would either bend or deflect. And in her case, if we shot a Glock, it's going to reflect off her and bounce off and
Did you do
hurt
that?
us.
It's funny if you. That's who we are. No.
I'm sorry. God, the detail of the hand's so weird. In like a cool way. You know, I really don't think it makes a difference, but at least we tried. At least we got a puncher. Approach. I do not know what FMJ means, so you do so. Silence to reach forward, towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. I think we should have grown, right? Yeah. Wait, the long quiet's gonna be different. Wait. Oh. That was hilariously fun. I did like that. Thank you, Cyber. But now she's just
Flickering lights and empty
How are you
spaces
talking?
become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
How are you talking?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
Where are your eyes?
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
To be a... Okay. You know what? What are your thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
Quite literally. Doesn't look very sharp to me, though.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
In the palm. How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Sorry. I'm drinking hot chocolate.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Oh, Full Metal Jacket. Got it. Okay. I'm ready.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Destroy me. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. A piercing heart. Beating free. Bring the Raze's heart to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, so I brought her
And at
heart.
the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. So now, gosh. I guess let's do the gray. Which I think to get the gray, I go through prisoner. Is that right? Oh, I guess for gray, drowned. Boy. Yeah, okay. So... Okay. Whee! To continue.
You make your way.
Whoop. I am sorry, I'm, speeding through. We got a goal in mind this time.
The interior of the cabin is the blade.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter.
The door to the basement, her voice,
Who's there?
Yep.
She sound, don't let it fool.
Okay, and then... Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
You walk down the stairs and lock up. She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Let's see. Sorry, I am looking at a guide to kind of truck this train along. Trim the basement. Choose truck the blade. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a don't you dare. It's fine.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trip.
Thank you. Maybe now we
Against your better judgment,
Princess.
you step forward to speak with the princess. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here.
So here we are. What an
Okay, and then we gotta just
I know.
bloop.
And yet you hesitated the moment you saw me. And you dropped your knife.
Sorry, I'm going a little
If
too
killing
fast.
me was really that important, you'd have a little more gumption, don't you think?
Yes, you're speaking in your mind.
You can't. Don't bother.
Whee! Yeah, I have to exhaust all the dialogue, so we're just trucking through.
Don't just tell her that.
I hope we're all seasoned viewers. What are you gonna do?
Princess hesitates before responding.
Whee! What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
I'm down here.
Too long.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yes.
You know why you're here.
And I'm going to get you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Wait, which one? We skipped really, really fast. The gumption one? Is that the line? We went through like all the lines. I'm so sorry. Which line? I could go back to the beginning.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Ah, dang it. I should have loaded. Okay. Hang on. We'll backtrack here. Hey. Like this. Like this. Ah, well, okay. Okay, if you say so. But, basically, I think if you come down the basement and then you tell her, I'm just here to talk, she responds, you still have the blade in your hand, and I think something along the lines.
I know.
Whee!
And yet you hesitated the moment you saw me.
You can't. Don't just tell her that. Princess hesitates.
Okay.
She
Whee!
Too.
I think this is the first time I've really just skipped all the dialogue.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna examine the chains.
Oh, you have to be kidding. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to their large and heavy, far too solid.
if you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Whee! I'll check upstairs.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way.
Whee! Let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and you're here.
Try the door.
You try the door. I'll repeat.
We're going downstairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes. Save.
Against your better
Whee!
judgment, you place the blade
Approach.
against no. We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just watch me.
No. We've warned her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the... Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
And then we resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
It was. Because we got to where we need to be. And we're trucking along.
You're on a path.
Arguably the fastest we've ever trucked along. Proceed. Which voice do we have?
She will love. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Alright, proceed.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat. The only furniture of note is an iron. The blade is your implement.
Okay, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Did I save before? Ah, crap. Well, it'll be too late, but hey.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go.
Enter the basement. We're not touching a mirror.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restrict? Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay. I forget. Can I just slay her straight away?
Without a moment of hesitation, you charge the princess, your blade primed to deliver a lethal strike.
Oh.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands, her
Okay.
chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck,
Well.
both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Okay.
Drop it, or you die.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's going to kill us. Just listen to her, do what she says. How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Okay. Slay.
Steal your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands,
Let's see.
ignoring the stars dancing in
I don't
your
think this
eyes
is
and
right.
screaming of your starved lungs. You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart. The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
Hey, my dialogue things are gone from the corner.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge.
You know, for what's worth, it was very quick. Don't worry, Kelly.
Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. I don't like this. It was too easy. It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of... You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use to wait.
Where's my pause and
it's already
save?
set in stone.
It's gone.
And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty, and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here.
Forget the chain play. Why is my pause button and save buttons gone? They've disappeared.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel, with your work
There they
done,
are.
You remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs.
Thank you. Actually, no. This is a good place.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just... empty.
If anything, I think I should bonk you guys.
The door. Check the door.
We know our reward, don't worry.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing
What?
at all. Where a lush
No.
forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you
I don't
now
deserve the head
is
bonk.
the vast emptiness of some place far away.
And we're also talking about chain play, I'm not.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows. But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This
Sure.
is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
No.
Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
No.
Like hell it is.
And then that's bullshit. Let us out of here.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days. Decades. No, it can't be decades.
What do you suggest then?
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
Okay. Touche. Touche.
He's suggesting you
I'll
kill
take it.
yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Maybe I should find a bonk emote, huh? For the actual chat. Oh, bonk. Slay yourself.
Goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yes.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed
Wow.
to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die.
This is turning
You're a
kinky.
genocide- Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. I absolutely do, don't I? Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Is this emote? Yeah. Yeah, we got the gray. Okay, we're good. We're on track.
You're on a path in the woods. See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place. There are so many more threads to pull once you
Yeah,
start
whoa.
feeling.
How did you put that up so fast? Is this a seal? I'm trying to inspect it. I think it's a seal, right? It's very cute. I cannot tell what this little creature is, but I like it.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay? I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
Your open discussion. You came around on that awful
I think it's a
fast.
seal.
Have you just been pretending to forget every time? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first, so you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blood. And now she's dead.
Okay.
And I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything.
You already slew her, and you survived.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then why, pray tell? Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves. Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
Food.
We were bored.
A steak. Oh god, I want steak. Steak sounds good right now.
There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
Nah, you gave me a crappy reward.
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin?
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens.
Yes, I suppose I could commission actually to probably get 1 or 2 new emotes. That shouldn't cost too much actually. Yeah. I just gotta save up for them. I'm sure I could get a couple new emotes.
We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations.
Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again.
Proceed.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just... What we do is entirely up to us.
Yes, it is.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure?
We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us.
Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world.
Why?
Because we should. I don't know.
Is it?
Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Okay, let's go. Let's go meet Drowned, shall we,
Soon you enter
fellas?
the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming
There
sense
she
of
is.
decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive.
Okay, we haven't run into the Drown, so that's why I'm letting the dialogue run for a bit here.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall.
Round 3. 3, technically.
Is that her? It's like she isn't even there. See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the... That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else...
Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do
Changing
this
posture.
right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay. There is no door.
Maybe the mirror isn't real. Maybe it is real, and he's lying through his teeth to stop us from looking into it. But it seems like whatever we want to do, our next step is on the other side of the room.
Probably.
You're clearly hallucinating, but I'd rather not get into it with you right now. The door to the basement is on the far side of the room, whether you can see it or not.
Okay, approach, because you have no choice.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror. It's so hazy.
Like,
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflect.
No way left to go but
we're gonna keep speed running this, ladies and gents.
The door to
My
the
bears.
basement groans open.
Miniature
The
bears.
air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters.
there she is again.
Maybe, you think so? Maybe?
Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I don't think humidifiers should smell like that. I think we have a lot to talk
You
about.
receive no response.
Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset.
You aren't helping.
Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can...
Go. Wait. If you go many moons without sleeping. Oh, ew, that's gross.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
I would not want to.
A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Yeah, if you mistreat your humidifier like that, that's just wrong.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games.
If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this?
Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a click.
Considering she might be bloated from drowning, potentially.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead.
Sorry.
She
Got
is
distracted.
dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her?
You can try this,
Slain or
Drown, but
destroying if we want to be a little
she's a
more
ghost.
death neutral. Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like that?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Why did you close the door?
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed
Oh
silence.
boy, here we go.
Do you hear that trickling sound? The water's rising.
Good old
isn't it?
Drowned.
It is, and it's rising fast. Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel.
Guess we'll find out.
Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good.
Alrighty. You have a good night, Bergie.
Yes, how astute.
Get some good rest.
Dying is bad, and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
I'll do anything.
Pathetic.
Oh, begging for our lives, and she calls us pathetic. Okay.
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen place, and judging by the height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon. You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals
boy.
the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place. Are you really just going to stand there and let yourself die?
I mean, what choice do we got?
Let's think. Where is it coming from? It's coming from some unseen place. Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth. Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it.
We definitely.
Some things aren't puzzles to be solved. Sometimes you're doomed from the start. Most people are. Yes, most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
I don't think that's happening. I'm gonna drown.
If this is how you're choosing to spend your last breaths, I won't stop you. But it won't make any difference.
Well,
The water is up to your chin. You lose your footing, bobbing helplessly in the putrid flood pool.
ew. Oh,
Suddenly,
Whoa!
the door to the basement is thrown from its hinges as one last massive wave of water
That's new.
comes crashing down, sweeping you up in a powerful current. You're bashed against the stone wall.
ouch.
You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness.
Hi. Oh boy. Oh shoot. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disoriented, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above you. And, of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out.
It's so dark and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out. Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle. You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths.
I do love the soundtrack for The Drowned.
As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness. I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Your lungs filled with water, the same as mine filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
Hi. Okay. 3. Your lungs don't fill, nor will they ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't... You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed. You are at the cabin. Let's go.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Let's see. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another.
Oh.
She will make for a deep...
I don't think I've ever asked what this vessel is.
Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
How many more vessels? If I can I drag? There we go. How many more vessels? What the? I can't click! Do my thing break? Huh. Okay, let me... Yeah! It's interesting. Not what I expected for her. And on. Did that do it? Uh-huh. I think my game broke or my... Because it's not letting me click anything. How about I off? Back on. What? I can't click anything! Like I can scroll, but it won't let me. Oh no. We'll turn off the mouse again. Again. Yeah, what? Okay, how about now? There it is. Okay, we're fine.
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. I'm ready.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
We're good. Ah, God, everything was dark.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay. 2 more, y'all. Yeah, 2 more. So we're gonna go for the Wraith. I don't think it should take too long to reach her. Let's see. Into the cabin. You know, this guy doesn't really tell me which chapter 2. Apparently I can question the narrator, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm talking about the end. Don't linger. Look, you're already on the I
Look,
guess
go
we'll
talk
just
to
have to
him.
see what happens in each and every...
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
Let's see.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm following a walkthrough right now. So, no. I technically don't. This walkthrough doesn't actually specify which path. It is telling me, though, that don't take the blade. So, I guess I just... do not take the blade, so we're just entering.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you. It's...
Let's see. Hi.
Be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's beautiful. I am begging you to
Hi. Do you think you can get
Okay.
me out of these chains?
You know... Oh, really? Okay. Examine.
You're only making this more difficult.
I believe you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're making a huge mistake.
No.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding. They're large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere up. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for...
Okay, I'm just gonna put a little savey there in case I mess up. Took upstairs.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way. Is someone else here?
Let me out of here.
Your shots, and I'll repeat myself.
Try. Return.
Easier for who? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh,
She
but
barely
yeah.
hesitates
Yep.
before raising her arm to her mouth,
Eee.
her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of as she rips her flesh from her bone.
Oh.
A sound comes from behind you. The clack. It's the blade from upstairs. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens.
Okay, and then I'm supposed to slay.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
You know, the 180 in her voice is really impressive, though. I never actually pointed it out before.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Don't waver now. As you ready
Oh, boy.
your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear. Your blade cuts into her again. Forget about trying to rescue. Though
Slay.
your nerves are seizing with pain, you seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push your... We can still turn this around.
Then I run for the stairs.
The princess is... What if she doesn't succumb to her? You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the... It isn't long before you...
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
No.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways.
She sounds terrified. Like she's less of the princess you saw. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut it.
Okay.
Out of here?
I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece.
Well.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any.
Bang on that door all you want. It'll only make you bleed faster. Or, actually... Oh, I want to click on that, but I know I need to ignore her. Look, I just want to see what she says.
Do you think a couple of cuts is enough to do me in? I'm not as frail as you think.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has... Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hey, her wrist
Try and
healed.
stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a...
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer.
Hi,
One
princess.
silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. A shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know.
Sorry.
It can't be. This can't actually be how I'm sorry, but it is.
Yep.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Now from Nightmare, we're going to try to get to Wraith.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Now how the hell do I do
is a
that?
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Because I'm pretty sure I got the Wraith from someone else last time.
You're here to slay her.
We'll just proceed.
Oh, she will lie. I don't think... It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
I'll proceed.
The interior... Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame.
Oh, grab the blade then.
She's
Okay,
already
so
got
I just
that.
have to slay her.
And she's ready for us. She's been waiting.
Oh.
Can you feel her eyes?
Okay, I think last time I went through the Spectre.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay, I have the Slayer, so take the blade.
You reach down and pick... Good. Is it gonna be enough, though? The blade is the... Those are the words of...
Into the basement.
You cross over the threshold.
Whee! I'm just gonna kill her. Can you down the stairs?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between...
Whee! I will go... Actually, I'm just curious. Go back.
You turn back to the stairs,
Oh.
only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this thing.
We'll be
What did
fine.
you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs
I had to let
come
him
in
do
a
his thing.
desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves, heart. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function? And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? You have seconds. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, Again, your eyes
There you
shoot
go.
open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well. Standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
You know
She
what?
isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Um.
Liver, nerves, heart,
Oh,
lungs, liver,
you know what?
heart.
I don't think I've ever done this before.
What? No!
I want to see, and we'll come back.
You've come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Yeah, look, I've never done this before.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving. Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us
Let's
die
see.
here just make it end faster?
Oh.
Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
I had to drink some water.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Trust having our back turned. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
Is it? Ooh, I'm curious. Step onto the
Place a
stairs.
shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the base.
I'm just curious. I don't think this is right, but I'm just curious.
You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck.
Oh.
Your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist. And that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
Okay.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerve. Thank you.
Heart.
And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Heart. Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon.
Try the door.
Oh, look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
I think the door's locked.
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Try the door.
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay? I don't know. Secret reasons?
Secret.
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
So
Princess
neat.
moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Ooh.
I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over.
Nah.
What do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes.
Oh.
Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to... brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Heart.
I'm trying not to die. I'm sorry.
Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. I don't trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we
God, that was so straightforward and just clean. Nah, fuck this guy.
I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say. So whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the... Alright, I'm done.
Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now, and I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay? Open the door.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. We'll leave the cabin. A world of terror. Let your terrors loose upon the world. Oh.
The cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually done it.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Okay.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
Huh. Interesting. Cool, you got a new path.
She's gone. Where does she... Is that a...
Okay, and now we're just gonna see if... Slay.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver.
Ah, good
In the
catch.
final moments, the
Oh.
princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the dark.
Huh.
You are alone
Oh, terminal velocity.
You are full.
Fall for the rest of your life.
forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself. Oh. I can stop
Oh, God.
now, can't I?
We just fall. Okay. Okay. So we have to kill her right here, I think. Slay.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point.
Right? I just slay her. She's dead. Take the blade from her
You
body.
remove the blade.
And then...
I don't like this, but...
Stab. Oh, yep, we got the wraith. We're good. Woohoo! Okay. We're on to the wraith.
Then
What
she
happens?
finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out.
What? Okay.
Only we don't have to see her. No,
I wanna
it's
see if that
strictly
changed.
worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters. The only solution worth considering is slaying her. Suspiciously quick. If I
Oop.
had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other big... So, yes, I'm the same me, But ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Interesting.
Not sure how we're supposed to kill him. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions.
Well,
You have the
we're just gonna
continue
proceed.
down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before your step. I don't like any of our options here.
La da da da. We're entering the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark. A single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. The only furniture of note is... If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway,
Okay.
it's the way to the basement.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway...
I didn't say door. No, I didn't say door. Because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
It's just like last time, isn't
Okay.
it? Only instead of a...
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. And certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Approach the
You
mirror.
slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it...
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
You stop as
Oh, wait, we're clean.
I know
you reach your arm forward into the pitch black of
I
the opening.
anticipated it.
Well, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them. You're met with
Hi,
the
Wraith.
terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with
Oops.
fart.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me.
Okay.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And
Ow.
you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates me.
Well,
What's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Then turn off the part of you that... Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does.
Do we need to explain to you?
You need to
okay.
explain to yourself.
Gosh. Last time I threw her off, so... Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Evil is all about perspective. After all you've done, why would I ever care about what you think of me?
You know, good point. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once the space is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her
God.
proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches
Hi,
until her
Wraith.
face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head and crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free them. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine.
We're fine.
Is there... Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's
Whee!
better
Okay. We let her possess us, and now we're gonna try to leave.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess. I guess that's that. Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side. An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store.
Yeah, last time we threw her off. Ugh.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside.
Ugh.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away. Please, just let her out. It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
Yes.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Oh. Oh my god, she willed it.
It really is, isn't it?
Okay. Ow. Ooh, her limbs.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Oh.
He really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
Interesting.
This is it then. The big moment.
And what happens?
We'll get to see what's really out there.
Let's see. Whoa. The passenger, when taken against your will, witnessed your enemy's freedom. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear. A rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. Oops. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
Oh. Interesting, and she goes away without ever realizing it, huh? You don't have an answer before she's gone. Memory returns.
Oh, there's that.
Approach.
This
Approach the mirror.
stopped calling us. And not in a good way. Ignore the cowards.
I'm sorry. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silences reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh. Unraveled. Alright, find yourself a little quiet. You're at the cabin. Approach.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
I feel like this should be an angry heart. Because when she sought help, she was betrayed, so she was just angry.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Okay. Wait, how many more vessels?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point.
I will be singular.
Yeah, right. Touche. I'm ready.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
And everything goes dark and you die. Okay. One last one.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the
Yep,
basement
you
of
have a
that
good
cabin
night.
is a princess.
I'm gonna see this through until the end. I'm a little iffy, but I want to finish this. We're so close. We're truly so close. So to get to Fury, let's see what this handy dandy guy tells me. Yes, I am. And I believe with each of the paths, this should give me the red text during the shifting mound. Well, when I encountered her last, yeah. Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure when I encountered it. I'm pretty sure the Wraith was one of them.
You're here to sleep.
So we're just gonna...
You make your way up.
Whee. We're just gonna go like this as fast as we can. We're so close.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
You know what?
And the floor and walls are...
Suddenly, I'm not sure, because I didn't let the Wraith out last time. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. Hang on. Boop.
In a single moment of overwhelming...
Whee. You know, now I'm not too sure now, but just in case.
It's calling us.
Whee. Whee. As much as I love the music, I must.
There's a
Whee.
the next time.
Whee. Okay. There. Like nothing ever happened.
You make your...
Okay. But we're just gonna
interior of...
truly speedrun this last bit. Take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table.
To the basement.
Her voice carried.
Who's there?
She sounds...
Whee. Continue.
You're still listening to reason.
Steal.
You step forward. Your grip on the blade.
Oh, I'm probably so. You should.
She's unarmed.
And then we drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to... We'll be fine.
Whoa.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Sorry. Then we exhaust all dialogue
I know.
again.
And yet you hesitated the moment you saw me.
You can't. Don't
Like
just tell her that.
This again.
Princess hesitate.
Two.
Oops.
She hesitates before answering.
Okay.
Oh, have you just?
And then we're going to examine the chains.
I'll be here.
We go upstairs. We try.
But it's locked. Your shouts and pleas. You make your way back.
Whee. And then we... Okay, so then from here, I think we have to slay.
Without hesitation, you bring the...
You bastard.
I thought it's an act. I'm not so Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to two of you forget.
And then we slay
You
again.
roll though every inch of we can still...
And then we give up.
Are you serious? The princess. She places her knee slightly.
Pathetic.
This is the end.
Yeah, I think this
Everything goes
leads
dark.
to, yes, Dami Mommy herself.
You're on a path in the woods. You're
Woohoo.
here.
And we're just gonna proceed. We're really...
warning.
Whee!
If that's what you want.
Whee! Ah, tower. How ethereal you are. And then I take the blade.
You take the blade from the
Anyone can
altar.
call this cheating.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and...
But if anyone could remember each and every step they took to get to all X amount of paths, then you got really good memory, which I do not have. Nuna's got smooth brain, let's not forget that. Then we enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of... It's still a booming...
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
I can't help it.
Kidding when
Her
you
voice
said it
is
was
so good.
booming. We need to get down there. She wants us to see. Should we be? It doesn't matter.
Okay, continue.
Making your way down the spiral stair, the princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight. Her figure framed. The chain is nothing.
The little bird has returned. You brought that knife again. Even
And then I guess tighten
As
it.
if uncomfortable, we didn't drop it. I have a duty to report fact. Of course we. Oh, I understand what's
Okay.
going.
kneel.
Yep. I think we have to resist, right?
Oh, are you kneel?
Your legs buckle.
That's my good little bird. The last time we met, you told me I was destined. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse. It's time for me to.
Well, that gives away the game, does. She's right. He's being melodramatic. Well, I'll be damned.
Okay.
The stakes of this.
I'm not gonna help you in the world.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Oh boy.
It's what she. No objections here. Don't know what she's planning, and I don't.
Okay,
like
and
that
then
we
I
don't
keep
know what
choosing
she's
Slay the
planning,
Princess.
but you might as well pick up the. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand.
Pick up the blade.
Reach forward.
Stand.
This one's easy. Okay, yeah. You can
Stand.
feel a creaking tent. The princess eyes you with.
To define me is to claim we stand on level. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steal.
And this.
Oh, we'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it's plunged that knife into your lung.
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take
Oh,
another
boy.
step forward, the blade digs into your. Then it slides back out.
All right.
The wound.
Now,
Those are just words. It's what you. Here, I'm on it. Your other hand locks around.
what a pitiful. It doesn't.
Slay the princess.
Boy,
You continue to approach them. You know, this will be a influence. You're the one making.
stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet. Your chest heaving
God, she's beautiful.
as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone
She's so
floor.
beautiful.
The coppery taste coating your.
She's got no reason.
Princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger.
Your devotion is misplaced. Perhaps, if you've learned, there's a place at my side.
Well, that's the. Yes, how it's I think he's at least one.
I'm just saving this for my own personal later. But we're really slaying the princess. Oh, interesting.
No.
Yes, we slay.
Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princesses, the wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soul. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover, your heart pounding with determination. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this. You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made like. It's not too late to pick up the pieces. Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You
heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes an
Okay.
unsettling wet pop.
Ouch.
Your body is crushed.
Ouch.
As she pulverizes, you lie there, broken, beyond.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
We made you angry. Now we're at the Fury. Okay, we're gonna proceed.
Good. We're all on the. It isn't long.
We proceed. We're just trucking through this very
The
end.
interior of the cabin is, but that is how. That's horrible. You did this. The only furniture of the blade is your.
God, I don't remember if I took the blade or not. I think this time. Oh shoot! You know I need violence, don't I? Take the blade.
You take the good.
Approach.
You step forward. All we see is a damn mirror spit. Grimy. Why? The mirror. What are you? But it has to smash it. Don't you want to now? Do whatever you.
Okay, can I smash it?
You bring your fist
Ah,
crashing
dang.
down against the.
Continue.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood. A deep, sickened princess stands in its center.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward, and then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you. Let her in.
Yep.
It's the punishment you all deserve for what. Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. Only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
God, I think I have to try to slay her, right?
You'll try. And that's what I've.
Your heart free of fear, you charged. It's now or never. With a horrifying squeak.
Yeah.
No, that's our stuff. She can't. She just did. You should. Oh, we're not out for the.
Step forward and engage your enemy. Right? Just in case.
Skin.
Whee! Shed this next vessel.
Absolutely not.
Die again. And again. Again. And this. Woo! Sorry. Approach.
This. Screw. Ignore.
Gaze. Incinerator.
No.
Which, as cruel as this is, destroy the mirror. Ah! I'm sorry I'm speeding through, but I really want to get to the shifting mode. I want to see if I made the right choices. Because if I didn't, that'll be sad. Hi, Princess.
I can finally see you. And it's been so
Yes.
long.
I've missed you too.
Wait for this.
She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never act. When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility?
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. But violence and passion...
Alright, here we go. Let's see if I did this right.
know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Okay, here we go. Even when you reduced me to nothing, you could not rid yourself of me. But I was able to rid myself of you.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
Yes! Another one! Even when you cut the signal from my body, I cleanly executed you. And when I was confronted with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster, faster, faster. I kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place, flooded by emotions left unspoken.
Okay.
The tide rises. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life.
Okay.
And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
Woo! We might do it! I killed you while you tried to strangle me, and when you flooded me with tears, I did not drown.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
A boundless torrent of blades catching from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body. And you feel all of it. On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not
You learn to put yourself away, and you're still as you humble me. You die and
It's interesting how her heart's just there now. I think we're doing it. I didn't humble you. You humbled yourself, just as you broke yourself upon me then. So you will break yourself upon me now. Oh! I'm praying to God I get that screenshot. Oh! 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 Oh my god, the princess dives into you once more, but this time, no lone figure claws its way to the surface. Instead, you are swept up in the whole of her multitudes, an infinite tide crashing against you. Whoa! Yeah, and look, you can even see some of the faces they look at us with, like... I think they're simply upset. They are like gnats against your divine skin.
I am the thread that weaves nothing into something.
Oh my god. She tears into you, hand and fist and tooth and claw. Whoa. Oh my god. The pace. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I distracted myself. She tears into you, hand and fist and tooth and claw, the pace of your dance quickening and quickening and quickening. But the faster she moves, the more easily you keep pace. You have already seen the path to victory. Oh my... Oh my god! Whoa! This is insane! As she strikes again, you catch her, hands clasping her wrist and wings and hands clasping her wrist and wings binding her arms. A furrow rises in her multitudes as they struggle against you, but you remain unmovable in your resolve. Yeah, look, even her other faces are starting to be like, uh-oh. And then it's over. Her shoulders slump and her limbs go slack. You see defeat in her many eyes.
This shouldn't be possible. What are you? What can you ever hope to be without me to define your shape? Please, don't do this to yourself.
But the time for speech is over. You'll make her see your truth. Oh. I wanna try destroying her first. What happens? Just like okay, just like that. She is gone and you are truly alone. But there are worse things to be than alone. Your consciousness sits at the center of the long quiet, at the center of yourself. With nothing left to distract you, you can finally feel its edges, the artificial constraints put in place by a lesser thing that could never hope to understand you, where the infinite folds into itself endlessly. Your cage. It could only imprison you as long as you didn't notice it, and it has your full attention now. What? What? At the mere thought that it might break, it falls apart. What the And then you see it, a world free from death. Your new world, ever moving but never decaying. A world of... Oh my god, we gave the narrator what he wanted. What things will you put in it, now that it is yours? What beings will you carve into eternity to experience you? What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Your new world. There are worse things than to be alone. Whoa. We just gave the narrator what he wanted with this, and oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now offer her your hand.
You offer me your hand as if you've proven me wrong. But I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong. You just haven't listened to me.
What?
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it.
Oh. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Yeah, no,
It's good to be here. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence.
Okay.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all...
It's time to resume.
Ah.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so it just takes us... Neat. May as well see it through, right? Okay.
And here we
Strange
are.
beginnings.
I'd say we were back where it all started.
Beget
but I
strange
guess it's a little
endings.
after that, isn't it?
What? That was an achievement. What? Hey, wait, was the cabin noise this broken?
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice.
Oh!
Comfort in an almost unfamiliar place.
Contrarian!
Oh, you made it here too. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Is it just three of us?
It's just us. I think the rest of them. And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings. I'm just glad you're back to see this through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
What?
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore.
Oh my god.
It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, windows.
So does that achievement have to do with the stranger, maybe?
No mirror this time, and there's no blade, is there? I guess whatever we find down there, we'll have to face it.
I assume
empty-handed.
so.
Huh. I guess you're right. I think it's better that way.
Okay.
If there was a blade, you'd probably just tell us to throw it out the window. Nah, there wouldn't be a third beat. We need a third beat for it to be funny. Besides, I don't feel like laughing.
Wow.
You've changed. I think I'm just tired. I've had a lot of time to myself here.
Wow. Into the basement.
Those winding
Whoa.
stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time.
What?
We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Continue.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense
Oh my
trying to pull
God.
us apart.
It's...
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Did we get to talk to the stranger?
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Sit with them. Whoa. This is the first time you get to talk to them. I never got a chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you, at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you.
That's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. A conversation with us then probably wouldn't have been very insightful.
That is true, isn't it? With the double head, it is the closest thing to
That's
the
probably
mound.
why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
Yeah. It's so good to finally see you again.
It is, for all of us. We've seen so many threads of stories told
Oh my
between us.
god.
But this moment is unexpected. Even when we've seen it all, you still managed to surprise us.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who
What
you
an
are,
interesting response.
and neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
Whoa. Are you the same as you are out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big
Whoa.
wave of unyielding change crashing against the world.
Interesting.
But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
Interesting. What do you think of her, what she wanted us to be?
We don't know. We've seen through so many eyes, but all of them have been hers. We like you as you are. We like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of a cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though she did everything in her power to convince you. It took courage for you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk. You
Whoa.
find that courage beautiful.
But that's the worst part of us. That's me she's talking about.
Oh.
I think that's the point. There is no worst part of us.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time when we met. Is this the real you?
It's so tempting to speak as she would, to simply state that we're all of them, but there were also something new. We don't know if you'll find that answer satisfying.
Whoa.
Perhaps you'd rather hear that we're the first version of her that you've met, but that we've been shaped by the experiences of all of the others.
This is so crazy.
Yes. That feels right to us.
I wonder if this is because of the red text or because I started off with stranger first.
It's her. It wouldn't make sense if she was anyone else.
So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
We're just a stranger. But that doesn't mean we have to be distant from you. It just means that we'll always be able to find new things to discover in each other.
Whoa.
That's sweet. But it's also a little sad. I think it's only sad if we want it to be sad.
None of this was ever fair for either of us, was it?
Is it unfair if it's our fault?
That's a good point, actually.
Was it not? We found you at the end of all things, and you found us. Is that not fair? Would this moment be what it is without the pain that built to it? We know we must sound like her, but it's how we feel. Everything that happened
Oh
to
my
us
God.
seems so important now. We walked a long and winding path together, and we've cherished every second of it.
Besides, I don't think fairness has much to do with anything.
What if we just leave?
He'd hate that.
Can we actually leave with
So
her?
you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore, it's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take their hand in yours. Hang on. Wait. What are my options? It doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. Not knowing is exactly why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want this. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I just want to walk through this one.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
Oh my god!
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Are you two gonna be okay alone?
We're not alone. We have each other, and I'm sure we'll find the others.
Leave. You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement for the last time. Oh my... Ah! Oh my god, we're leaving with the stranger! It's quite as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in silence, and electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eye fixed on the cabin door. You can see attention sees them. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they still are. Oh my god! And they cross the room to the door outside. You follow their confident steps.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to
Excuse me.
pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together. With someone who exists outside of us.
Oh.
With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
I love you.
And we love you too.
Oh. I didn't think I could cry at the ending. Oh. Oh my god. We left with this stranger. I didn't think we was... Oh my gosh. We left with this stranger. Oh. That's not something I saw coming. Oh my god, this was worth it. Oh, this was so worth it. The red text and starting with stranger first, or I don't know what did it. The red text, or I don't know what I did. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Let's clap. Yay. With that, I think that's it for Slay the Princess as a gameplay both on stream and for upload on YouTube. I think this will be the last one. Not unless I get a request for something specific, then we'll come back to it, but I think this is the final one for realsies this time. But I'm very happy with the way it concluded and ended. I definitely am for sure. So let's just it was so worth it. It took us a little bit, but I think that was our quickest run to get to that red text to fight the shifting mound, which that was a cool sequence. That was incredibly cool. And we got new achievements, which I didn't realize was still possible at this point. But yeah, I think that's where we'll wrap it up there. I don't know. I'm sure it's late, not super, but still pretty late for everyone. So I think it's a good time for us to get some sleep. And now that we finished Slay the Princess, I'll upload the December schedule, even though it's a little late for it, but I'll upload it for sure. So, that being said, I hope you liked me just speeding and trucking along through Slay the Princess, taking it completely unserious until the end. And as all goes well, finals and all that, I should be on Friday. Oh, bestie Desty. You came at the end of stream, my friend. We're ending it now. I'm sorry. Oh! Okay. Alright then. Good. Well, yeah, thanks for hanging out then. Thanks for just hanging out with me. Alrighty then. I guess we shall conclude it here, yeah? Alright. Have a good night, everyone. And like I said, if nothing else comes up, I'm good with finals and all that junk. All the jumbo. We're doing Hollow Knight again on Friday. Yeah, excuse me. Alrighty, so take it easy, everyone. Good night.